Good evening. My name is Nate Patrick, or Nate PTK. We have everyone in the stream, in the chat, ready to go to a quick little rundown before we get into round 3 of the Cricket 19 Sim Tournament. I think we've got Big Bash League teams working. I really hope so. Fingers crossed. We're going to try it anyway, so we'll see how we go. Sydney Thunder versus Melbourne Stars. Every single one of the Melbourne Stars players has been selected, and apparently people not rating the Sydney Thunder bowling attack. So we'll make of that what it is. A quick reminder of the points. Dragon Punk and Drome in the lead. It's only been 2 rounds. This is round 3. Alrighty, let's get cracking. Again, can it please just work? I'm begging to myself. Can it please work? Dim Sim says, my Discord stopped working, but Josh saw you're on and hopped on. I have been known to come at the right time. Dim Sim, all good. There is a tweet. Try and tweet about it. Oh, Stagia Bowl wants Tremaine. Oh, it's a late entrant, but I'm allowing it. I'm allowing it. Stagia Bowl? How do I don't even know. That sounds like a password. Oh, Binger, that's tempting. If you were a sub, I would have played it. Please sound. Don't ruin me. Please. Pluto says no glasses. Yeah, Pluto, I've worn contacts most of my days the last 15 years. But when I'm at home, which is where I stream from, please don't. Okay, I can hear some atmosphere, but it's not breaking me. The bales look great. That's a weird look on the bales. All right. If they win, can you play it? Binger, if you sub, then yes. Sydney Thunder and the Melbourne Stars, those are your lineups. My face will be covering the bowler stats, so I'll try to read them out as we go. If this does get too loud for you, let me know, and we can adjust. But I think we're working. Again, the PlayStation has crashed at this point before. Hopefully, we're all good. Sydney Thunder and the Melbourne Stars. There's Maxi looking just beautiful. Move it to the top right now, Binger. I'm very happy with where they are. Thank you very much. Alrighty. Sydney Thunder have won the toss and chosen to bat. So, we're going to have Beer, Plunkett, Bird, Zampa, Maxwell, Stoinis against Ross and Jilks. Oh, please work. You can see the PlayStation fighting through. I think we're underway, fam. We've got Big Bash League action. Let's go. First ball is Bird. Right there. And the drive from Ross straight to the fielder. I'll tell you what, it is very exciting having Big Bash League teams. I'm glad it's working, finally. However, I'm so sorry, Pluto. I'm so sorry. But your man has pulled it. Straight to square leg. Disaster. Ross departs. Bird with the wicket. TSY. Nicely done, and I think Gotch took the catch. Walks Callum Ferguson. Dim Sim's man is in. Straight drive. Makes my voice go weirdly high because it's inquisitive. And you know what? A good shot to get off the mark. Dim Sim says Fergie for 50. Well, Jackson Bird is 1 for 2 off 3 balls so far. Each bowler allowed a maximum of 2 overs. But as we saw last week, plenty of damage can be done in that time. Why do I pick batsman? Pluto, maybe he'll take catches. Bird. Oh, swing and a miss. Ferguson going for the cut. Doesn't quite have the read of the pitch. TMC says how many overs? It is 10 aside. TMC. Good question. Oh, short ball. Maybe a bit of bat. Maybe just hits the batsman. They run through for one. Confirmed to be a leg bye. Hits the body. Who has Bird? TSY. HK Lucas, how are you? Welcome.
Yes.
Plunkett's first ball. Did they run back or did they take the single? I think they must have taken the single. Respect. So you've got Jilks, who Zati selected, just having to stand at the other end and watch the carnage. This is your chance now. Jilks, Zati, you're facing Plunkett. Oh, it's a lovely shot out of the screws. First ball goes for 4. That's more like it from the Thunder. Rave's man deposited. Fam, I'm going to take this to mean you're happy with the audio levels, but let me know if I'm wrong. Third ball. I tell you what. 2 very nice looking cricket strokes from Jilks. I'm very good at putting the mockers on the batsman, but considering how bad the other batsman looked, it's a good start.
Yep.
Oh, I can talk! Are you kidding me? That is 154 kilometers an hour. And it travels twice as quickly out of there. Oh, it's beautiful. Mills, thank you. That's what I want to hear. That was exquisite. I love this game. I'm not trying to say it's the same as normal cricket. This ground is beautiful, by the way. Look at those mountains in the background. We must be in Penrith. Good follow-up. Jilks can't time it. Plunkett, 0 for 9 off his 5 balls so far. Next one. Oh, I thought it was going to pick the gap. Honestly, I've got a new favourite batsman in Cricket 19, and it's Jilks. Zati. Well picked. This game is just fun, fam. One of the highlights of my week doing this with you guys and girls. This is Jilks on strike, Bird back. It's a thick edge, but it's 4 runs. West Park seems to be in Tassie. I was thinking maybe South Africa. Unless you're coming with me with actual facts. Which point I will rescind my comment. Oh, I'm glad it's working. Jilks is 13 off 6. Is anyone else into this as much as I am? Oh, it's perfection. Zati has picked so well. Binga says it's just a generated oval. No worries. I will continue to pretend like it's in the very west of Sydney. Pluto, I am so well. Pluto, I am terrible. That was one of the most beautiful 10-10 innings I have ever seen. I'm sorry that it has to end. However, Bird gets his second wicket. Hanscom with the catch. Jilks departs for an amazing knock in terms of the beautiful cricket strokes. But here is that one Aussie's favourite batsman, Usman Khawaja. For some reason at the non-striker's end. And that's Ferguson finding a bit of touch. Zati, you still might be in there for player of the match. You just never know. Someone before asked what you get points for. 3 if you pick the player of the game. Failing that, 2 points if you pick a player on the winning side. 1 point just for playing if your team loses. And the game will decide the player of the match. It's not on me. We let the game decide. Bird to finish his spell. It's a rip snorter. Ferguson swings and misses. That's a good spell, TSY. You should be happy. And now the leggy into the attack. Adam Zampa as selected by Wholesome Mills. An inauspicious start. Kawaja doesn't like the spinners. Dim Sim thinks he can take him on. Dim Sim, you might be able to. But if I was Voz, I'd be terrified at Kawaja against spin. Lovely start by Zampa. Under 2 for 25. There we go. That's a little shorter. Kawaja very good at using his wrists. They come back for 2. It's the Zampa with the top knot. By the way, just in case you wanted a Zampa hair update. That's lovely by Usman. Leans on it. It's in the air, but in between the 2 fielders. Bada bing, bada boom. Maxwell's like, yeah, just move over a bit, mate. That was the problem. Zampa, 5th ball. Again, it's too short. There's a man out there. Kawaja! You're kidding me, Usman. It happens every single time. The only batsman ever to be caught by a chair has now hit a half tracker straight to backwards square. Straight down his throat. Voz's man departs. Mills with the wicket. Usman, you've done it again. Binger, actually not yet. I intend to, but just haven't quite yet. Out comes Alex Hales as selected by Dragon Punk. Will again be off strike. Ferguson against Zampa. That's a nice, safe, sensible shot through deep mid-off. Long mid-off? It's been a while for 1. Voz, Kawaja can still take some catches. Here is the man with the best name in Australian sport, Michael Beer. He's bowling to Ferguson. You know what? That's a good little start. Long off. Thank you. What is wrong with me, Binger? I need to eat something. Oh, Ferguson leans on it, waits for it, and Beer is hit for 4. Thunder have lost a number of wickets, but able to keep that run rate going. Again, it's too short. Ferguson doesn't get all of it. I know it might seem like Ferguson's not hitting at a particularly fast rate, however, just being there is a virtue, and that's a lovely improvised shot over short fine leg. 4 more to the total. Bit of a shovel sweep, perhaps. 16 off 13. Beer hit for 8 off his 4 balls. And again, that's a delicious shot, but just the one with the fielder there. That's long off. Last ball to come from Beer. That'll be the halfway mark of the innings for the Thunder. Dragon Punk, I have terrible news. Could have done anything with this ball. Decides to try and late cut it on your very first delivery. And it's a great catch by Hanscom. but just a shocking decision by Alex Hales. A golden duck for that man. And look, Zebras, Beer has your wicket. Daniel Sams comes out. The Thunder do bat deep, I will say that. They've got a few decent all-rounders down the order. Lovely flighted delivery by Adam. Ferguson goes after it, misses it. 41 for 4. That's straight to a fielder. Stars on top. But as we saw in round 2, don't write off any team in the Cricket 19 Sim tournament.
Yes.
Lovely bowling by Zampa. Ferguson trying to get off strike but cannot. Zampa is 1 for 7 off 1.3. Oh, it's short. Ferguson opens up his stance. It's just going to be 1. Sams on strike. The right-hander as selected by Drisball.
Yep.
That's what I wish we saw from Hales. A sensible shot just for 1. Zampa 1 for 9 with 1 ball to come, rather. Can he get a second wicket?
Yes.
No, he can't, but it's a lovely spell from Zampa. Got the key wicket, keeps the runs down. And you know what? That might be good enough, Mills. Who's playing? We have Sydney Thunder versus Melbourne Stars, or if you're wondering who's physically playing, the answer is no one. This is a sim tournament. As Ferguson hits Beer for 4. Voz, really? Nah. Okay, that's awesome then. Voz. Great news. 48 for 4. Ferguson keeping things together. Tries the reverse sweep. Is there bat? It won't be LBW, will it? But is there an edge? Nothing doing. AJ 9, would I rate that? Oh, it's a lovely shot. It's over the cover fielder. And it's a 1 bounce 4. Voz, that's all right. Anything in that vicinity is better than none. Ferguson, 27 off 22. No, honestly, Zampa could well be in there. Oh, he tries the reverse sweep again, and he gets it through the gap this time. Ball won't have the momentum to go for 4, but they're going to run 3. And they will get there. Lovely from Ferguson. Mills, honestly, economical bowling is very valuable in cricket 19 in 10-10 games. And Beer 1 for 20 off 1.4.
Yep.
Yeah, shouts will catch it. No doing. Michael Beer may not be invited back. AJ 9, I respect that big time. A lovely lofted cover drive. Beer, 1 ball remaining. Has gone for 15 so far.
Yep.
And there's a few more. The late cut by Sams is, to be fair, Dragon Punk, exactly what Hales couldn't do. Beer gets tapped up, if you pardon the pun. Unlucky Zebras. Stoinis into the attack. Which means Maxwell might not even bowl an over, let alone 2. Oh, it's a lovely square drive in the air from Ferguson. Fielder can't get there. And I tell you what, Dim Sim might have picked a golden nugget in Ferguson at number 3. 34 off 24. Stoinis selected by Bayliss. Bad start for you, mate. It's a full bugger. They will run 1. Let's not forget about Sams. 9 off 3 already. Have Melbourne batted? No, they have not. Oh, edge! I think it was edge straight into the pitch. We saw a few of those in round 2. Deceptive full tosses, so I guess we'll call that a good delivery. Salmon, I hope you're enjoying it. A little different, I know, we're just having some fun. Oh, a good ball from Stoinis. It's a little wide, but allowed by the umpire. Bump ball indeed, Dragon Punk, on that previous one. Oh, look at that has hooped. That has hooped from Stoinis. Hey, Binger, I'm from Sydney, so you've got a 1 in 2 shot to guess. Family from Melbourne, though, so it's all a bit confusing.
Yep.
That's a little too full from Stoinis. Sams picks up 4 off the last ball. Matthew, just 1 game each stream, buddy. Again, if you'd like to know more, get on Twitter, get in the Discord and follow along. Plunkett back to finish his spell. Can he remove Ferguson? No, no, no. Ferguson 39 off 26. Plunkett has been demolished, Rave. Dim Sim, whenever I get around to it.
Yes.
Oh, the short ball's taken on. Ferguson has well and truly got the eye in. Could we see the first 50 in this Cricket 19 Sim tournament? Only 10 balls left. Ferguson on 43.
Yes.
Goes again. Oh, Ferguson. It's delicious. I said it before, I'll say it again. Dim Sim has crushed it with the selection. Ferguson crushing it with the bat. Thank you for the follows that are coming in. Appreciate you. Ferguson now, 47. Oh, goes for it. Misses it. Binger doesn't like the field placement. Look, Binger, that's part of why we moved the webcam out of there so you can see. Oh, there it is! The 50 for Ferguson. Flicks it off the hips. Raise your bat. Dim Sim, what a selection by you, sir. Demanded Ferguson, gets 50. 51 off 30. Plunkett has been destroyed.
Yes. Catch it.
Oh dear, oh dear. Melbourne Stars fans in peril. Frightened. But you gotta respect this knock from Ferguson. No 6s, but plenty of 4s. Lovely offside player, and then when it's been short, he's worked it on its way. Dragon Punk, not random at all, because you know I did. I didn't own a SNES, but I played it at my friend's place. Last over to be bowled by Stoinis. Maxwell does not bowl himself. Sams hits it straight to point. And the Thunder hit that magical 100 mark.
Yeah. Bowler.
They run a quick single. Nicely done. Thunder 93 for 4. And it's been a wonderful partnership from these two, to be fair. Ferguson's done most of it.
Yes.
Sams has been a good mate to have. And it's lovely again, Ferguson. The sheer timing. $59 off 32. Stoinis, none for 14 off 1.3. Hey, there we go, Ferguson with the leave. It was risky, but it was well judged. Stoinis will re-bowl. And to be fair, makes it count. Lovely in-swinging Yorker just outside off. 2 balls left. Thunder on 98. Ferguson on strike. Stoinis. Some lovely in-swinging deliveries. Matthew, I certainly have played the game, mate. Again, my content is more around inviting people in that can't play it, but I recommend you can, if you can. Stoinis last ball. It's dispatched. Ferguson will move to 63. The Thunder will pass the 100 mark. And what a final partnership we had there between Sams and Ferguson. We'll have a look at the scorecard. Can confirm the Thunder finished on 102 for 4. Ross, nothing. Jilks, stunning, but only for 8 balls. Kawaja, garbage. Hales, even worse. Sams hung in there. And Ferguson, fantastic. So the Stars come out now to try and chase down this total. Morris to open the bowling. No one selecting Morris. Larkin on strike, selected by Crick-X3. Chuka at the other end.
Yep.
And hey, Crick-X3, aren't you glad you picked Larkin? Man of the match worthy, Nate. Dim Sim, of course. Highest knock we've seen so far. Has to be worth it. Crick-X3. Larkin a larrikin. I'll pay that, Muzza. I will pay that.
Yep. Catch it.
Well, what a start here from Larkin and the Melbourne Stars. Maybe no one's selecting Morris for a reason, but Larkin was one of the last players to go. 8 off 2. Oh my. Morris. Third ball, bangs it in again. Shot straight into the deck. Morris will take that. Dim Sim, we might see a stunning bowling effort though. You never know. This is better from Morris now. That one was a little slower, 132 kilometers per hour. How good is it having some cricket? However we can find it. Lovely follow-up from his last ball. Morris. Much better. Dim Sim, I'll do as I please, thank you. Last ball of the innings. Outside edge. And Morris, after being hit for 4 from his first 2 deliveries, makes it count with the last one. Tremaine on strike. As selected by Stagier, I still don't know. Chuka selected Dunk. Here we go, Chuka. Is it going to be happy times or sad? Almost very unhappy times. Edged, bump ball.
Yep.
Oh, that's better from Ben Dunk. Clobbers it. Chuka, we like those. Stagier, not exactly what you wanted on that occasion. And that's filth. And the filth is handled by Chuka, by Dunk. Up near the sticker, but they all count the same.
Yes. Catch.
Have another one, if you don't mind. Tremaine getting dispatched. Some lovely shot making by Dunk. Needs to get this ball on the offside, Tremaine.
Bye.
Thank you very much. Maybe I should be your captain, mate. Tremaine, 0 for 12 off his 5 balls. Bowls it short again. Very fortunately. Straight to the fielder. Morris is back for more. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. straight to the fielder. Apollo's just piling in. Welcome. Good to have you in here. You don't know what's going on. I would completely understand, to be fair. We're just having a sim match. Everyone's picked a player. Gonna find out which player performs the best. And indeed, which team wins the game. Good start to his second over. Morris bowled 2 gutter balls for his first 2. It's been good since then.
Catch it.
So we'll go back to that then, shall we? Lovely shot from Larkin. The difference, of course, between the Thunder and the Stars at this stage, that the Stars are keeping wickets in hand.
Yep.
Yuck. When you want to try and be serious about it, but come on, Morris. No. 0 for 16 off 1.4. Larkin waiting for the bad ball and punishing it. That's decent, but it is wide. Umpire's happy to let it go. Batsman did chase after it. Final ball for Morris. Let it go. Let it go. Larkin for 4. Morris not selected by anyone. But here's John O'Cook, another great Australian name, as selected by TMC. Bowling against Dunk.
Yes.
But it's too short. And the Stars are doing it comfortably at the minute. Cook gonna need to pitch it up a bit more. Maybe get it on middle as opposed to off.
Catch.
It's short again. Hit over. Short fine leg. Dunk helps himself to a few more. Dim Sim not liking what he's seeing here, no doubt. Ferguson's stellar knock might not mean much. Third ball from Cook. That does turn. It's not a great length, I wouldn't have thought, but again, a bit of turn. And we'll take those. Dunk 20 off 9. Larkin 20 off 12.
Wide.
That's much better there. Much better from John O'Cook. TMC, we like that. Fifth ball for Cook. Great bowling. There we go. He just took a few to get warmed up. Binger unlucky.
Wide.
That is a great finish. Oh, they're trying to run one, are they? Surely not. Surely they got sent back. Never won in that. On comes the Ginger. Same name, different hair. Nathan McAndrew into the attack again, not selected by anyone in the chat. He's bowling to Larkin. Is that in line or just outside off? Looked whitish to me. And maybe a bit of bat as well. If they've not signalled a leg bite, they think about the review. Diamond says plum. I'm sorry, fam. No. No bat, leg bye confirmed. There's a man out there. Might be able to keep it to 1. Throw comes in. The keeper just not in a great position really to affect the run out. They get 2. 60 off 34 left. Behind the required run rate, but with plenty of wickets left. And Larkin lofts it beautifully. He'll go to 26. Bang! Good follow-up, to be fair. McAndrew, full ball, outside off. That's bowling to his field. We want length or very full. That is indeed very full, and that will just be the 1 run. They're coming back for 2 again! You're kidding me! Oh, the fielding from the Thunder has been sloppy. And the Stars sneaking in some extra runs.
Yes, catch it.
Last ball. Extremely well fielded, to be fair, on the half volley. Nicely done. Little fist bump because we're halfway through the innings. And the Stars have not yet lost a wicket. Binger, I will be paying my respects in the morning. And then we do have actually 2 streams tomorrow afternoon. 50 up for the Stars. They're looking good so far. They'll run 2 here, surely.
Ball up.
This is Sam's bowling. Drisball trying to find the breakthrough.
Yes, catch.
But it's lovely batting. Larkin off his toes, using the wrists. And again, that run rate, never really a problem if you got wickets in hand. Stars fans delighted. Sydney Thunder panicking. They run 1 again. Surely it's going to need to be wickets if something's going to change here. 46 from 27. All wickets in the bank. Sams. Loud shouts. Umpire says no. They will confer and think about the review. Was it outside off? They are reviewing. Okay then, Dunk. How far forward is this stride? Will it make impact outside the line of off? I wouldn't worry about the edge. He does get that front foot forward. It's going to be close. My gut feel is just outside off. However, technology will ultimately decide. We don't really need to see hotspot, but we're going to run through it anyway for the Bants. Let's find out. This could be a huge moment in the game. Is it outside the line of off as we thought, as the umpire thought? Or is it in line? Make your decision in the chat. Salmon says plum. I think it's outside of. Oh, it's hard to tell. He brings that front leg back in right at the last second. Original decision not out. Impact in line. Wicket hitting. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a successful review. Decision overturned. Get out of here. Ben Dunk is walking. Excellent review by the Thunder. Dunk departs for 20 off 13 and Drisball with the wicket. Maddinson comes out. Well, well, well. That's why we have technology in the game. First ball for Maddinson. Oh, it's another great delivery. Sams, that's plum. Absolutely plum. I've lost the plot. And Sams is maybe, just maybe, turning this game around. Maddinson, as selected by Drome, departs for a duck. And our points leader won't be getting MVP this week. Sams is on a hat-trick. Gotch, as selected by Binger. Here it is, hat-trick ball. Sams steams in. Oh, it's short. And it's hit something, but it won't carry. Oh, Sams has turned it around. We got a game on, fam. Don't be going anywhere. 4 overs left. Green into the attack. Larkin still in there. And he places this well. They'll run 2. I'm sitting up now. I don't know about you at home. But with no cricket going on anywhere in the world, we'll take this. That's loud. But it's manageable. Green bowling now. We had a few deliveries of greens over. That is still so stupidly loud. What is going on? I'm trying to keep my head, but we've got the volume down on 10 and it's deafening. Honestly. 5, 1. We're getting stuffed over. We're getting stuffed over. Lucas, it's 10-a-side cricket, buddy. Alright. Well, that's loud. I think we're just going to have to try and deal. Green bowling extremely well. He's 0 for 4 off his 3 balls. We started to see a Thunder comeback. Oh, it's lovely. It's turned. It's in line and they're out. After a rain delay, the Thunder resume their comeback. The batsmen talk about whether they would like to review it. But Larkin has to walk. Terrific innings, Crick X3, I'm sorry. And Hanscom walks out to bat as selected by Arbe. What a comeback from the Sydney Thunder. That's a bit short. Green's first 4 balls were good. That one gets destroyed. Stars need 38 from 19. Plenty of wickets in hand. Oh, Green, the full one, doesn't have the distance. You know what? It might have been kept in the field of play, and that's not a terrible result. Those runs could be crucial. Or was it 4? It's just 2. It's just 2, Zati. You can't keep us down. This game is toing and froing. Gotch as selected by Binger. And Sams did not take his hat-trick. But he was the man that started this comeback for the Thunder. Oh, Sams! He's so good! He is so good! Straight through Gotch. Have a look at that delivery. A bit of swing. Knocks off stump out of the ground. And the Thunder will not go away. Gotch departs for 5. Sorry, Binger. Not to be. Stoinis walks to the middle as selected by Bayliss. Oh! Stoinis! It's 1 bounce and 4, but that went very high up in the air. Goodness gracious me. Bang! He does not muck around, Stoinis. Sams, 3 for 15. Can he get the danger man out? No, length delivery. Stoinis places it for more. You can't doubt that Sams is the reason that Sydney Thunder are in this game whatsoever. However, some expensive bowling. 12 runs and a wicket from 4 balls this over. Does he have anything in reply?
Catch it.
Zati, are you in the Discord? I know you are. You'll get your answers there. So it's been expensive from Sams. He's got 1 ball left. But Stoinis is here to get the Stars over the line. And it's a no ball as well. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, it's fallen apart for Sams. He was the hero. He's turned villain. And Stoinis is going to get this done. Hodges, thank you for the follow. The rain delay that we had really hurting Sams. Green is going to need to do something ridiculously special to stop the Stars' onslaught.
Yes, catch
And he
it.
can't. The fat lady is out and singing. I don't know if that's offensive in this day and age. We try it. Hanscom and Stoinis going berserk. 7 from 11.
Yep.
And this really is a formality at this point. The Stars with such quality batting in their middle and lower order. 3 runs needed. Can Hanscom finish it off?
Yes.
I believe he can. He picks the gap. And they'll run it even if it doesn't get there, will they? No. Yes, they think about it. Oh, shambolic stuff. But we're done. We managed to finish it off in quick time. And the Stars beat the Thunder by 6 wickets. The only question remaining now is which player gets MVP and which of you will get 3 points from round 3 of the Sim tournament. Your answer, Callum Ferguson. It was a team effort from the Stars, but it is that sublime individual knock of Ferguson that got Sydney Thunder rocking and rolling. And you see there Sams. 3 for 32. Such key wickets, but Stoinis absolutely ruining him. Stoinis hitting 20 off 5. Hanscom 17 off 5. Goodness gracious me. So just to confirm there, Sydney Thunder fam, 1 point apart from Dim Sim, who picks up the maximum. And then anyone who selected a Melbourne Star will get 2 because their team won the game. Michael Beer, indeed, Muzzer. He did play. He didn't do particularly well. We'll have one final look at the scorecard. That was the Sydney Thunder innings. Callum Ferguson, a one-man band. Sams with some late hitting. Bird bowling extraordinarily well, 2 for 14. Zampa, 1 for 10. Sensational. And then it looked like, actually, we'll just go back and show you, that the Thunder went from 41 for 4 to 102 for 4. And the Melbourne Stars, after being 57 for nothing, lost those quick wickets, all of a sudden 71 for 4, and then Hanscom and Stoinis said, we're done here. Morris ineffective, Tremaine not great, Cook okay, McAndrew okay, and then Sams getting destroyed. The rain delay perhaps making all the difference.